How's it going out there, Red Devils? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little news update for you. Just the latest of today's Manchester United news in a little roundup, so to speak, to give you all the latest bite-sized information to do with Manchester United's transfer window and just the latest goings on at the club. Hope you're all having a good night, guys. It is sweltering here in the UK right now. I don't know where you're watching from in the world, but it is hot. It is hot tonight, isn't it? Oh my goodness me, guys. How hot are you on a scale of 1 to 69 right now, my friends? I think I'm a 69 dude right now. I don't know if I could be more hot. But either way, we're going to get into the latest news. We are going to cover all the latest United goings on and give you the update on the transfer news. So get involved throughout the live show as we do. We'd love to hear from you in the live chat. Let me just give you a few shout outs here. We got Vincent Bullock, Nigel, Griffo Chaz is in here. What's going on? Travis. Uche Anyi Haroli. Hello there, Haroli. Says, Pigo, you take longer to get ready than my ex-wife. It's only 5 minutes after I was supposed to start. There's a few technical issues. But yes, I am notoriously not on time. But you know what I mean? I try. Anyway, thank you very much, Harodi, for getting in here. Vincent Bullock, the special one, MUFC fan, Red Hicko, Nojat, No Sash Dunn, Joshua Douglas, Rushmano, Eddie O2, and everybody else as well. Thank you very much for getting involved. Do us a favour at the start of this stream. Smash us a cheeky little like on it. Whether you're watching now or you're tuning in a bit later on catch up, do leave a cheeky little thumbs up and get involved in the not live comments as well if you are watching in catch up. I love hearing from you. Right, we'll get into it then, guys. So the latest news is there is no news. No, I'm just kidding. There's a bit of news, but I mean, it's not big news, guys. It's just in regards to Rafael Varane, really, and obviously I'll give you the latest updates with all the other players we're pursuing. But there is no news, guys. No, there's lots of different reports coming out today. Let's get into it. So, Man United may need to be patient over Rafael Varane despite transfer talks. So some reports coming out today saying that, we were rumoured to be on the verge of completing the signing. Like if you believe some of the Billy Big Bollocks press or some of the bullshit clickbait media on YouTube, etc., then this deal is imminent. This deal was going to be happening any day soon. And I guess it still could happen. But the chance of that occurring are about as much as, I don't know, Ryan Giggs being made the next Manchester United manager now. It's not very likely. So, he's got to, we've got to understand that it's a process, that there's going to be a little bit of time here. It might not all happen over in 48 hours and we just got Rafael Varane there. In a dream world, that would be the situation. But chances are United are going to fumble and bottle this for a little bit longer. But let's just get into the main sort of headlines. So, we are obviously the team that is going to sign Rafael Varane should he leave Real Madrid. That seems to be the case. We are offering him a lot more money than what Real Madrid are. We are signing Jadon Sancho. We need a centre-back. He's the one. But there's reports coming out. There's still multiple sort of hurdles for Manchester United to deal with here in terms of getting the deal done. I mean, there's obviously the main one, which is the transfer amount involved with the club. Real Madrid and Manchester United have to agree a deal. There's reports coming out, various other places saying that Rafael Varane is getting impatient with the current situation. He wants to leave Real Madrid. He wants to come and join Manchester United. These are things that we know, that we understand. All the reputable journos and stuff are saying that Varane wants to leave. Fabrizio gave us something yesterday and saying he wants to be a United player, and apparently he's getting a little bit pissed off with just the fact that it's not getting wrapped up nice and early, because he wants to get to Manchester and train with his new teammates and play. These are the reports that we're seeing today. Also other reports coming out saying that the end is there for Rafael Varane at Real Madrid. So as we understand it right now, guys, all sources say that Rafael Varane is leaving Real Madrid. He does no longer want to be a Real Madrid player, and he wants to come and play in the Premier League for Manchester United. That's the latest situation, really. There's nothing in terms of a concrete bid from Manchester United. We're still bottling it and fumbling it in that sense. We do have an understanding that there is a formal bid from Manchester United coming for Rafael Varane very soon. Of course there has to be, because we do want it and we need to start the ball rolling. So there will be an official bid soon. But in terms of an official bid, there hasn't been an official bid yet. And you know how these negotiations go, guys. Usually there's a bid, and then usually there's a counter offer, and there's a negotiation. And basically what's going on behind the scenes is, of course, the way it works in modern football is a lot of these negotiations are taking place, and there's some verbal things that are going on here. And before official bids are lodged, they want to get an understanding that it's even worthwhile them lodging a bid. So just because we haven't necessarily heard that we've lodged an official bid doesn't mean that, you know, a bid couldn't be lodged very, very soon and it could be accepted. It depends what has been going on behind the scenes beforehand, obviously, between the two clubs. But, you know, as I said, there is usually a negotiation process here. So anybody thinking that Varane's going to get wrapped up in the next sort of 48 hours or anything like that, we're going to announce a double signing with Sancho, I mean, it could happen. I'm not ruling it out. I do think there's a small possibility because United need to get this guy. Sancho has been a little bit delayed here. Maybe there is just a possibility that you see a double announcement. That would be pretty damn epic with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with Varane on his left and Sancho on his right. It would be pretty sweet to see that, but I just don't see us putting off something like that. I think what's more realistically likely to happen is United bottle this up for about another 2 weeks, and then eventually we agree on a deal because we've just gone back and forth, painfully for negotiations for the player with Real Madrid. That's what I think, and they will want to get as much money as they can get for him, and we will want to pay as little money as we can pay for him. So that is where the negotiations take place, and why I think there'll be a little bit of time involved here. So, yeah, and we do have another strong source, basically, that just is giving us an update to say that just nothing has significantly really changed in regards to Varane. You know, he's explicitly said to Real Madrid that, nah, he wants out and he's leaving and he doesn't want to stay with them. And he's basically just, but there is, you know, there is still a possibility that he stays, I suppose, because, look, we talked about the Ancelotti business coming in there and the fact that if he could sign him up, I'm sure he would. It depends on what Rafael Varane wants in his heart. If he wants to leave Real, if he's had enough, if he wants to join Manchester United, and if we can pay him more money as well, which it seems to be the case at the moment. So I wish I could give you more positive news on Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane wants to leave, though. Florentine Perez does not put obstacles into the player, but pressures Manchester United to raise the price as much as possible. So this is a source in Spain reporting that Real Madrid, obviously want to raise the price as much as possible with the negotiations with Manchester United. Of course they do. He is a great player. He is obviously a big name. He does have a limited amount left on his contract, though. They will be fully aware they could lose him for pretty much now soon. So they've got to do some business, but they still want to try and squeeze a few milli extra out of the deal. Of course they do. So that's also why I think that this might take another week or two, or who knows, even longer. It could rumble on until the end of the transfer window. People were sort of all of a sudden starting to have faith in Manchester United's recruitment team. I don't know where this has really come from. I don't really have any faith in our recruitment team. When we do buy these big players, we do tend to overpay. Slabbington, Maguire springs to mind. Or the opposite, we pay a good price, but we take a long time about it. Such as Tellers, such as Bruno Fernandes. We do fanny around with transfer dealings. So I've got no real faith in us to get a big deal done and announce a double deal with Sancho and Varane on the same day there with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Come on! What do you guys think? Okay, here we go. Let's deal with this. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that Rafael Varane is going to be a Manchester United player stood there with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the next week. Now let's say before the end of July. Yeah, that's 10 days. That's 9-10 days. Let's say before the end of July. Smash a 1. If you don't think that, if you think that it'll be longer than that, smash a 2. I'm in the 2 camp. Let me get into the comments section and see what you guys think about this. Sorry, there's me rambling on and fanning around. Yeah, do hit the like on the video if you just get in here. Everybody's welcome in the live chat as well. Come and have your say. I want to hear from you, Legends. You like the Fire in My Room videos, says Red Hickok. I might do some of those again this season for the bands. I got a few more subscribers now, to be fair. There's probably more people that would watch them. They take a long time, obviously, to write the lyrics and record them and stuff. So you know, it's not, and the payoff's not that big. But to be fair, I do enjoy doing them. I might do a few more this season. I could do with slagging off the Scousers or something in a cheeky little diss rap, couldn't I? Vincent Buller says, I really hope you like my message on Instagram. Okay, Vincent, I will. I thank you for reminding me. I'll check this out after this stream. Sorry, I've been a bit gash on there, haven't I? CCR2971 says, bid incoming, preparing bid. Well, what we understand is there's a formal bid from Manchester United for Rafael Varane coming soon. So we've talked about them having discussions. Discussions don't mean a bid. People seem to think this transfer is a lot further along than it is really. It's still sort of in the early stages, I think. They are having the discussions. We've obviously talked with Rafael Varane's representatives, and there's an understanding that he's happy with what we would be offering, and he would come, you know, as long as the agreement is in place between the two clubs. So we do have to put a bid in. It's coming, you know. The only crazy. I mean, The only thing that could just happen here, I suppose, to stop Manchester United from putting a bid in would be if he signed a new contract at Real Madrid, which I'm not ruling out. But either way, you know, there should be a bid coming soon, basically, guys. There should be a bid coming soon. That is the latest we've got from a reliable source to say that a formal bid from United will be coming soon. So, yeah, but obviously that is just still just goes to show you the stage that the negotiations are at. They're just sort of in their infancy still. We haven't actually even had one official bid yet for the guy. But that doesn't necessarily mean that a transfer couldn't be done and wrapped up quickly if there was a bid put in, because obviously if they've got the understanding before and if they're happy with the offer, then they could just, you know, accept it, and there could be not a long deal of negotiations, but chances are there will be. Hey there, Gungshi. How you doing there, bro? He says 2. Yeah, blatantly. I don't think they're going to do it in the next 9 days or so. I mean, that'd be a piss take. If you believe all the other clickbaiters, maybe, but I don't think so. Rush Marner with a £5 super chat. Thanks so much, you legend, for getting in here with a super chat, man. I really appreciate it, man. He says, Madrid need to sell Varane. United want to pay as little as possible. Will take time. That's sort of how I feel about it as well, Rushy. You know, it's unlike Manchester United to pay a premium and get a player in early. That's a Chelsea sort of thing to do. What United do is we take as long as possible and negotiate as long as possible and get him for as cheap as possible. So there is a chance that this will go on a bit longer. Although one thing that could help us, and when I say help us, I don't think it's going to help us in getting him in the next few days. I think it'll help us in getting him maybe a bit sooner before this, you know, before the end of the window, would be the fact that Real Madrid maybe, they're aware they're going to lose him anyway. They might want to just accept an offer, a good offer, and then be able to go and use that money for other things before the window shuts. So that is one good thing about it. Hey, what's going on there, Tonknash87? Yes, it has been a long time. How you going? I hope you're doing well, Tonknash. Good to see you, bud. Brady Smith says, what's happening with Trippier? Just Atletico Madrid are pretty firm on him at the moment. They want more money than what Manchester United are prepared to pay, it seems. We want to pay somewhere like 25 million euros for the guy. They want something like 40 million euros, which is too much money, really, for a player who's sort of in his 30s, or he's 30 now. He doesn't have that long left on a contract either, but he is a good player. And he did play a bunch of times in the last season. I had 26 appearances in La Liga in a title-winning campaign. So if I was them, I wouldn't want to get rid of him either right now. I'd be in no rush either. The understanding there from sources, you know, people like Fabi and, you know, reputable journos and stuff, is that he wants to come to England again. He wants to play in England again. There was some reports a while ago he's looking at properties in the Manchester area and all this kind of thing. He's from Bury, of course, so not far away. And, yeah, look, I hope it happens personally, because the more quality and depth we have, the better. But again, that's a luxury signing. It's not the most important position in the team. We need to look at the centre-back area, obviously the most important. And even the midfield position is much more important than signing a new right-back. We've actually got a really good right-back there in Aaron the Spider, Wan-Bissaka. And then we just need a couple of backups. Well, Dalot or, you know, Williams, you know, they will do for now. Ethan Laird, they will do. It's not ideal. It's not quality and depth there. You don't have two really quality players in that position to call upon, but you just got one. But you've got, you know, it's not the problem area for us, is what I'm saying. We need to focus on the centre mid and the central defence. Thank you so much, Rushmano, for the £5 super chat there. I appreciate you. Griffo Chaz comments, I've heard the Glazers are dyslexic and are looking at re-signing Varane. Not Varane. Oh no. Dude, that's such a Glazer signing. Haroli. Oh, no worries. Good to see you. I'm good, though. Thank you very much, Haroli. I hope you're having a great day as well, bud. The Vootinator. How you doing, Vooty? Sorry if I'm missing anyone. Jonathan Gallagher also. Hope you're doing good, Vooty. Says it's called business. Well, that's true. Big, what if Varane puts in a transfer request? Yeah, that may well happen. If he's really dead set on leaving and he's not happy with the contract offered by Real Madrid and he doesn't want to stay, then I guess he would have to, he would do that. But I mean, it's honestly, he's spoken to people behind the scenes, and although he may have not submitted an official transfer request, you know, he's made it known that he wants to leave the football club. So, you know, it may not come to that. It just depends on United. It's all about United, basically. United, here we go, guys. This is it. Bollocks to United on our recruitment team, really. Yeah, I understand it. People want us to get him for a cheaper deal. The board certainly do. The Glazers certainly do. But it is, in my opinion, poor planning for the season, guys. PPP. Piss poor planning, piss poor performance. Every single season. Why? I would love an ambitious board. I really would. An ambitious board who go, you know what? Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's going to cost us £6 million more to get him at the start of the window than it is at the end. That is a lot of money. Could be the difference between us coming first and second, though. Should we go for it? Yes. That's the sort of board that I want. Not the sort of board that go, let's get him last day of the bloody window for as cheap as possible, just to care about the bottom line. Which, okay, I get it. They're saving big money. Of course they are. But they're also hurting us on the pitch, just so you know. If we get a player during the season while it's already started right at the end of the transfer window, they haven't had the chance to settle in. Edinson Cavani, didn't have the chance to settle in. Alex Telles didn't have the chance to settle in when they signed last summer. It's not good. You need time to settle and time to have a pre-season. And Solskjaer wants these guys in there working with them pre-season. So why don't we go give him him then? Pissball, mate. It's just down to being cheap. Dilly Hill, how you going there, Dilly? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, Rupert Meadows says Mark Goldbridge said Varane is basically a done deal now. Okay then, well, yeah, I mean, let's be real now. I mean, we have to question the source there. Yes, I mean, obviously, they basically said the same thing about Sancho last summer, and we all know how that one turned out. I mean, my feelings on a lot of, not just them, but a lot of sort of YouTube channels, there's a lot of them, is that they obviously do mislead the fan base quite a bit when it comes to these transfers. And they do it because it makes them money, and obviously they've got to pump out this regular content. But it ain't real, guys. It ain't real. Nathan Wall, how you doing? Says Pig, Chelsea will finish higher than United, I'll bet you. How much you want to bet there, Nathan? What do you want to bet, dude? Come on. Let's be having you, Nathan Wall. Yeah, you know what? I bet my left nut against your left nut, all right? Go on then. You want to take that bet, son? I'll take that bet. You know why? Because Thomas Tuchel is going to completely melt this season, mate. Or as I like to call him, Thomas Poochel. I think he's definitely overrated. That's all I'm going to say. He's overrated, guys. Yeah, okay, did a great job last season, didn't he? Coming in there, did a great job. Nice one. I saw Roberto Di Matteo do the same thing. Didn't work out too well for him next season. The guy got sacked off of PSG. He come into Chelsea. He was taken over from Frank Lampard. That's like the easiest person to be taken over from, isn't it? That's like anybody coming in and take over from David Moyes at Manchester United. The only way is up, baby. You know what I'm saying? So Thomas, he did a great job, didn't he? Did a great job. I'm only kidding around. He's done a good job. They're going to be a better outfit. But United are going to finish higher than Chelsea, mate. I bet you my left nut on it. Glazers only want our money, says AK. Damn true. Gungshi says Pig, Phil Jones will probably miraculously recover from his injuries and the board will decide we no longer need Varane. Oh, no, or they'll actually change his name by default from Phil Jones to Rafael Varane. And then they'll say, we don't need to sign Varane now. We've already got him. Gungshi, good call. Aaron Homeyard, always put a new article. I'm going to pin that to the top of the live chat. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, check out the new website article if you want to read your news. G-Wolf United, what's going on with you, bud? AK says we need to buy 5 to 6 top-class quality players now to catch Man City. 5 or 6... I mean, I don't actually think we do need that many. I do think we need 3 or 4, really, though, if we want to catch Man City. I'll tell you why. I think you need a team that's more or less world-class players throughout, but you don't need 11 world-class players, really. You just need more or less 6 or 7 proper top-quality players, and then good players around him to come and do jobs and stuff. I think we're building that team. We're not that far away. We've got Bruno. I think Cavani can still do the business for us up top there to a world-class standard. Rashford will be coming into his own, hopefully coming back from injury. You've got Sancho coming in. I've got high hopes for him that he can be a world-class player for Manchester United. Luke Shaw in that position is world-class. Maguire, I mean, he's good. We just need a few of the other positions filled. So yeah, no, I agree with you. We do definitely need to buy some players. And actually, if you look at City's depth and City's quality there, the problem with City is they do have like 2 great teams. They've almost got like they do have two proper really good teams. Their second string team would beat most people's first string team. That's how strong City are. So I do think that you're right. You need depth to challenge in this arena. Eddie O2 says, yeah, Pigger, mate, Tuchel did half a season and he got players playing a philosophy in 2 cup finals, then a cup. Proof in the puds. I want to see better from Ollie this season. Yeah, okay, but I mean, there's been lots of managers who have come in and had a decent run for a short spell and won some trophies, but sustained success is what I'm talking about here. And I personally, just my personal opinion, we can come back to this video later on. At the end of the season, I personally don't think he's gonna do all that good. I think he'll do well to get 4th place. That's what I think. Don't be slacking off Ollie, yeah? DeAndre Elliott says centre back, CDM, centre mid. Your centre back, CDM, centre mid. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, 2 central midfielders would make sense. The Kate Cadet, how you going there? Thank you very much for a £2 super chat, bro. I appreciate it. He says, bye Pogba, jog on, son. Paul Pogba, yeah, not a very popular character with you then, the Cake Cadet. I feel the same. He wants too much money, guys. Okay, let's get into the next news then. You've taken me onto the segue here, folks. So, yeah, do us a favour, hit the like, get involved, though. I am going to jump in and out the live comments as I go along. We'll have a bit of a Q&A at the end also. So get involved. But for now, I'll just get on with the rest of the transfer news here. So let's just talk about the Pogba stuff for a second. I was going to talk about it later in the show, but let's do it now, seeing as you brought it up now. So there is some reports coming out today that Paris Saint-Germain are close to reaching an agreement with Manchester United's Paul Pogba. We discussed this yesterday as well. I personally don't think it's that legitimate because they have signed a lot of other players at this moment in time. And where are they getting all this money from unless they've got plans on selling a multitude of players? I don't really understand how they can bring in Pogba right now on the sort of money that he wants and pay the transfer fee and all that stuff. I mean, I know they make a complete mockery of financial fair play anyway as a club. But, I mean, that would really be taking the piss, wouldn't it? I mean, PSG, I mean, come on. They can't sign Pogba now, surely. And what's going on with his contract at United, it's just, we're not hearing much movement about it because I think they're playing silly buggers. That's what I think. I think Pogba and Riola are sat around together, fingering some pies and playing silly buggers, guys. Because you know Riola's got his grubby little fingers in many different grubby pies all over Europe, and they are definitely trying to see what's out there, getting the feelers out. They're taking a long time about it, in other words, and of course they're trying to get as much money out of Manchester United in terms of offering a new contract. But they will sit soundly knowing that if they don't get a new contract with Manchester United, in 6 months' time they can just sign a pre-contract deal with another club, a la PSG, or Juventus, or Real, or anybody who will pay the highest fee, basically. And they will all make more money out of the deal as well. So I think they will play super hardball about this contract. They've got United in a bit of a dodgy position here, where he's a big-name player in his prime, 28 years old, who could leave for nothing. We paid 90 million for him 4 or 5 years ago. He's done not that much in that time, some good stuff, but don't know if he's really justified it, and we could lose him for absolutely zero. So, and actually, I can see it happening. I can see it happening because of who his agent is, because of previously it happening before at Manchester United when Fergie was here. Different scenario. But if I was PSG, having the team that they've got and the signings that they've just made, you know, they just signed Wijnaldum, they just signed Ramos and a couple of other players, you know, big names. It's got out of my head now, but you know, they signed 4 big players already this summer, and they could just wait and sign him in 6 months' time, and then he could join them next summer for a lot less money. They don't have to pay the 40 or 50 or 60 million up front to get the club paid off. No, they just give an agent fee. They just give Pogba a bigger signing on fee, maybe a slightly bumper contract, but it works out a lot cheaper for them to get Paul Pogba in a year's time. And they don't need him right now, to be fair. And Pogba can get more money, and he could just chill at Manchester United and let that contract run down. And it works for all parties. Pogba and his grubby little agent get more money. PSG get their player for cheaper, just wait a bit longer, and Manchester United get double shafted. That's basically how I see it playing out, which is why I think United will bend, and I think we will pay Pogba and Riola's contract demands, because otherwise we risk losing a really good player who's a really big name for absolutely jack shit all. So I do think that Manchester United will bend, and we will give him a super duper massive offer. That's my humble opinion. I think we'll bottle job it. But actually, I think we should let him go. But I don't, because of the fact that these guys can get him for much cheaper in a year's time, I don't think you're going to see any big offers from PSG or anybody to Manchester United this window. I just don't see it. They all know, hey, we can get this boss player cheaply in a little bit. Let's just wait. So that's what I fear, guys. I fear that Paul Pogba's going to leave on a free. In fact, let's get a little poll going in the live chat, see what you legends think about it. Right, peeps. Here we go. I'm going to ask you a question in the live chat. Let me know what you guys think, because I would love to know what you actually think the most likely outcome is. So, I think he'll sign a new contract at Manchester United, and we'll pay him a shitload of money, 380k a week or something absolutely preposterous like that. Because I don't see any clubs paying the money for him when they can get him cheaply in a year's time for nothing, and I don't see the other option. Obviously, is that he will leave on a free. I just don't see Manchester United will want to allow that to happen. Pavan says, I'd give Pogba one more chance, says Pavan. Really? He's had 5 years of chances, though. What I would say is that under Solskjaer, I think you've seen his best spell. The last season was good from him. Ruddy can't game. Hello, bro. He says with a $2 super chat, Fellaini free transfer incoming. Oh, filth. What, to Arsenal, yeah? To Arsenal you're talking about, Ruddy? I hope you bloody mean Arsenal. Anyway, Ruddy can't game. That sounds like an Arsenal signing to me, to be fair, this summer. I'm not going to lie. Hey there, Marie, how you going? Says, to be fair, thank you, Ruddy, by the way. To be fair, Sancho, Varane, Saul, and Camavinga would be a really good window for me and a step forward to the team. Great shout, Marie. Yeah, if we could conceivably get all of those players, I think we would be a much better outfit. And actually, then the emphasis would be on Solskjaer to get the best out of the team and challenge. 420 Crusaders says, PSG said they would only pay 35 million plus 5 million add-ons. To what I've seen, right? Yeah. I don't think they can demand it. I don't think United can demand a lot of money for Pogba right now. He's on huge wages and he's available for nothing in a short period of time. Got a lot of mods in the live chat tonight, mate. Mod Ali, how's it going there? All the mods. Shout out to the mods. Let's get some love hearts in there. Kate says, I've gone for sold this summer, but that's only because that's what I want to happen. Dude, yeah, if it's what I want to happen, I'll go for be sold this summer as well, mate. True. Ian Dawn, my lad, he says, Pig, if Pogba goes, the midfield could be quite tasty with Bruno, Donny van der Beek and Neves. Dude, yeah, whoever we bring in, I think could be, could do well. The thing is with Pogba, he's a bit inconsistent. I'd like to see somebody coming who is consistent, and I think we could be a better team. But it depends who you get in. I mean, Pogba, obviously, it's just, you can't really compare Pogba to a 23-year-old Neves right now, but Neves is just more consistent for Wolves and, you know, is a good player. But Pogba, of course, Pogba's a bigger, better player than Neves. The problem with Pogba is you only get that big, better Pogba about half the time. Eddie says, Pogba new contract, United sell big, and he should go and be happy while playing for a team he is fully committed to. He has had some good seasons, though. Yeah, he has, to be fair. He did have, in one season in particular, if you actually look at his stats, he was getting mad amounts of assists and goals and stuff. He was taking pens and stuff, but even so, people say the same about Bruno now, and I don't agree with that, so I'm not going to agree with that. He was doing the business for us one season, and then this last season just gone on the rod, he was pretty good too. 51 likes, says Rushmano. Hit the thumbs up button if you have not done so. Darren Snedden, how you doing? He says, are you streaming tonight? Yes, I am actually, mate. I'm not 100% sure what I'm streaming yet. In fact, in a bit, I'll ask you guys and you can decide. Pig, you Glazer for a day. What 3 things do I do, says Robert Xerxes. What 3 things do I do if I'm the Glazers for a day? Crikey, what a question. If I was the Glazers for a day, what I would do is propose a new European Super League. I would go and spit on a child, and I would also murder a prostitute. Because that's why I imagine the Glazers go up to. You know why? Because they're scum! Anyway, I don't know. If I was actually had control of the Glazers in that way, then what I would do is clear off all of the debts at Manchester United, clear all of the debts. They just clear the debts off, pay all the debts with their own bloody money from their other businesses, clear the debts off Manchester United, sign us all the players that we need this summer, improve all the infrastructure, stadia, recruitment, network, facilities all around the ground, create an infrastructure in the local area, everything that we should be doing better, which we are not doing enough. I basically do that. Thank you, RV Jetta. Sorry, how much? RV Jet 07 says, love your content. Keep it up, bro. Thank you very much, RV. You're the man. Play GTA 5, Piggy, says Darren Snedden. What? More Travis says, sell the club at Robert Xerxes. Travis, is your other account still not working, bro? That's weird. 420 Crusader says he's not 90 million worth. As he so cash out, let him go for 40 million. Cut our losses. Precisely. 90 million quid we paid for him. Get him gone for 40 mil, I agree. Nigel comments, if I was the Glazers, I would sell the club. That's a really good idea. In fact, yeah, if I had the power of the Glazers, I'd sell the club to me for £1. That's what I would do. No, wait. I'd clear the debts off, then I'd sell the club to me for £1. Hello there. Big up Steve at FC7. Dizzy, yeah, then sell the club. I totally agree. Man like Ryan, any news? Nah, not really, mate. Same old, really. Rafael Varane is, there's some news about him in terms of, like, some people saying he's a bit frustrated right now. And obviously that the bid is incoming on the horizon for Manchester United. That is the latest. We are expecting a bid for Varane anytime soon, but there's no official news of a bid or anything right now. But we will bring you that as and when it comes on the channel, obviously. But it's understood that he wants to leave as well, just to give you the basis of the foundation. He wants to leave. He's told him he wants to leave. Everyone's reported he wants to leave, and Man United have offered him a significant amount more than what Real can. He's happy with the terms that are being offered by Manchester United, and should they reach the agreement between the two clubs, he would accept the terms and join Manchester United sooner rather than later. That is the understanding as things stand. Does that mean that's 100% accurate? Does that mean that he's guaranteed to join Man United this summer, or that he doesn't sign a new contract? It's not actually. It looks good, but it's not actually 100%. Right, let me get on to the next story then, guys. Jadon Sancho. So you may have seen it. Unfortunately, guys, Jadon Sancho's done his cruciate ligament, and he's not going to be signing for Manchester United this window now. It's a fucking absolute shit show. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just joking. God, could you imagine? Anyway, I'm just kidding. But could you just imagine if that happened? He will join next week. Yeah. So pretty much in the next few days or in the next week, Jadon Sancho will be a Manchester United player. You know, the agreement's obviously been done. The two clubs, it's all done and dusted. I'm not even going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about, though, is his shirt number. There's some confusion today. I think he's going to get the number 7. What number shirt do you think he will get? But there's a bit of confusion coming out today because lots of reports coming out to say that Sancho has been handed a new shirt number. And that he's going to be given the 16 shirt, the number 16 shirt. Well, obviously Roy Keane wore it, but the number 16 shirt. I mean, fair enough. I don't really understand it, but hey, look, if Cavani wants that number 7, then, I don't know what's going on. But I actually think Sancho is going to get the number 7 shirt. But reports coming out to say that. Also, there was a story on the MEN earlier, which basically said that there's a sports retailer. Which sports retailer was it? Where have I got this story here? But pretty much they put their shirts on sale, their Manchester United shirts on sale for the new kit, or on their website, I should say, with Sancho number 7 on it, which could just be sheer speculation on their part. But they also had Cavani number 7 next to it. So, so it doesn't really mean anything, but we don't really know right now. But a lot of rumours saying that he's going to be handed the number 16 shirt. Yeah, 16 says Berber, 17 says RV. You got me, says RV. 17 days till big game versus Leeds. Crikey, is it coming around that quickly, is it? Holy crap, mate, not long. Sancho 7, Cavani 9. I fully agree with you, Nigel. Take it off Tony. Sorry, Tony. You can have the number 16. RV says it could be 16. 6 plus 1 equals 7. I like it, actually, yeah. Dude, RV, you've got a nice critical mind there. Dude, that's good. I like it. You're right. Yeah, you're so right. 1 plus 6 is 7. I like your style, mate. I do. I think that could be it. If Cavani's going to stick with the number 7, then obviously Sancho's going to have a different shirt. Cavani's a more senior player. He's been here sooner. You can't. If Cavani doesn't want to give up the 7, you could have that conversation and say, hey, bro, listen, can we give you the number 9 or give you a different number, mate? But if he's like, no, I love the 7, mate. It's mine. Then what are you going to do? You're going to upset him massively just by taking his shirt number away from him? No. It's Sancho, the new boy. You're going to have to say to him, look, in a year's time, you can have the 7 when Cavani's retired or whatnot or gone. But for now, you're going to have 1 plus 6, mate, which equals 7. How's that sound? 69 shirt. Sorry, Sancho, but get in line for the number 7, says the big guy. There you go. He's got to get in line, doesn't he? I mean, if Sancho did just give him his best wishes and say, yeah, don't worry about it, have it, then that's different. But if he does want the 7, there's not much you can do. G-Wolf says, afraid so, I'm working 6 days, 1 day off, 7 days in. Oh, G-Wolf United, you are working hardcore, lad. Holy shit, mate, in this heat as well. I hope you're working in an air-conditioned place, mate. G-Wolf United, how you been, though? Yeah, missing you around, mate. I love you, G-Wolf United. You're the man. Poisonous Nut says, Sergio Ramos, no homo, Sergio Ramos, Man United Glazers have spent £1.4 million on players since acquiring the club. Yeah, they have, Poisonous Nut, and they have. And you know what they spent it on? Most of it they've wasted. Well, maybe not most of it, but half of it they've wasted, mate. Think about all the signings we've made post-Fergie that were gash. Let's get them in the live chat, guys. Remind me, all the signings that we signed, and we either just gash, or they just moved away for nothing, or we just sold them on. You know, the Angel Di Marias and Schneiderlins. You know, okay, we might have spent that money, but we sold those players on. We recouped most of the money for Di Maria. We recouped most of the money for Schneiderlin. We moved them on. So, yes, okay, we might have spent a lot. I'd like to know what our net spend is over that period. And I bet you it is still a lot, but I bet you it's not as impressive because there is a lot of waste going on here. Lukaku, yeah, we spent 75 million on him, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's in those numbers that you just quoted. But your numbers aren't quoting the money. I think, did we get 70 for him? I can't remember now that we sold him to Inter. Well, you know, that doesn't include that. So your numbers are inflated there, Poisonous Nut. Or not inflated, but they're not accurate. They don't give a true representation of what the Glazers have truly invested into the players in this club over that time period. And you can actually see from a lot of those players that I've just mentioned, players like Lukaku, who Di Maria, who they bought in, who were just, you know, didn't work out, who they just sold on and not really lost any money on, really. Right, here we go. Yeah, look. So all these players were a waste. Sanchez, yeah, Alexis Sanchez. What a shit show that was. Yes, Aidan McDonald, we're going to do a stream tonight, sir. Di Maria, yep. Fred, says Rupert Meadow. Bit harsh there, Rupert. I meant players who were no longer here or whatever. Bit harsh, Rupert. Shazadama says Depay. Rush Mano says Schweini. Rojo. Berber. Alexis Sanchez is the worst signing we ever made. I agree with that one, yeah. Yeah, name a worst signing there. I don't think there is one, because of the expectation and the money involved. Sancho was number 16 for Man City. Maybe that's why. Oh, was he really, Travis? I don't know. I actually think RV's theory makes sense because 1 and 6 equals 7. You know, I think that does make sense. Why has Nathan Wall's message been deleted? Please don't delete Nathan Wall's message there. He said Chelsea players are better than United players. United will bottle it. Sancho will bottle it. United are rubbish. I mean, we finished above you last season, mate. Okay, you know, fair enough. You did well in the cup or whatever there. Yeah, nice. Well done. But Manchester United are actually building something for the future. And also this, I think the last 2 seasons have proven we are more competitive in the Premier League now. We get the right signers, we'll be up there smashing you up, Chelsea scummer. But yeah, everybody is allowed their say as long as they're not abusive. He wasn't abusive. That's just a bit of banter. Take the bants, guys. Paul's beer review says Van der Beek next on the list. Could be. Don't know. I personally think that Van der Beek should stay and give him a chance in the team first. I think it'd be a wasted opportunity. We haven't seen the best from Donny yet. Give him a run on the side. Let's see what he can do. Because unfortunately for him, he isn't getting game time. He will have to look for greener pastures if he's not going to get the games. I don't blame him if he wants to leave Manchester United this summer, unless he's given assurances by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that he's going to play X amount of games here and there in this tournament, this cup, whatever. Then I probably would be looking for a new club right now. But the thing is, United could lose out on a good player here. We haven't seen enough of the guy. He could go to, you know, Spain and just be an absolute bloody menace for all we know for the next 5 years. He's only 24. He's got a lot of potential still. If you look at what he did before coming to United, it's very impressive. You know, for Ajax and the Netherlands, in good teams, doing good stuff, getting to semi-finals at Champions Leagues and stuff with Ajax, definitely doing well. So, or, you know, Benjamin Bessemer, or finals, wasn't it? To be honest, Piggy, if we're talking about transfers, it has to be Obertan. He was super hyped up by pundits. Mate, I thought Obertan was going to be great when he came in. I really liked the look of Gabriel Obertan, I must say. Like, it's funny, when he first came in, and I remember he played one game, we brought him on, and he was making all these lovely little overlapping runs down the wing, down the left-hand side, these little balls and overlapping. I thought, this guy's going to be fucking shit hot. I promise you. Couldn't have been any more wrong, but that's what happens. Hey, Lynette Giggs, there she is. How you doing, Lynette? We missed you. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. She says Van der Beek should stay. I want him to stay too. Guys, what do you think? Donny Van der Beek, stay or go? What do you think? He's been repeating it over and over and over. Oh, okay, fair enough then. Fergie's son, what's going on, says BVB has ownership of his image rights until the 30th, I believe. BVB already paid for it up until that time. United dare not unveil him until then. If that's true, that's quite interesting, Ferguson. I've not heard that theory yet so far, but that's quite interesting. Hey there, Ellie. I hope you're doing good tonight. That would make sense, wouldn't it? But actually, I don't know. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good, Ellie. Loveday Abdat is in here. Says Sancho won't be unveiled yet because they are manufacturing the jerseys first. Well, I was quite surprised that they've done, because they've obviously released all the promo stuff now. I was kind of quite surprised that they haven't got this guy in here by now, because I know how the Glazers operate. But when you do think about it like this, though. If they have they release the shirts now, obviously there's Bruno in the shirt, there's Cavani in the shirt, there's all these guys in the shirt, and you buy your shirt, don't you, with Cavani 7 on the back or whatever. And then in a couple of weeks' time or a week's time, they release the Sancho shirt, and then some people might buy that one as well. So, or the away shirt or something, you know. So yeah, they could have 2 big promo hits when they sign Sancho, and same goes for when they sign Varane also. So I don't think it really matters when they sign. In fact, it might be better for their sales if they do have different spikes throughout the window where they sign players and stuff like that. Stay, says Lufty Abdat. Stay, says Rushmano. Go, says Conlon PK. How you going, Conlon? Ada McDonald says FIFA stream or GTA Piggy. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna let you guys decide in the live chat in a bit, actually, but for now, I'm going to continue with the transfer news. JMFC, how you going there? Good to see you, bud. Right then, so Jadon Sancho, we don't know his shirt number yet. I think he's going to be given the 7 and Cavani will be given the 9. But if not, then yeah, 16, it seems to be, you know, Andy Mitten was reporting this, that it seems to look like he's going to be given the number 16 shirt at Manchester United. So I just wanted to let you know that. Some of the other stuff we've got now, nothing much really, but just some information in regards to Declan Rice, that it's understood he would reject a new contract offer at West Ham, and he wants to be made aware of bids made for him, basically, and you know, and he pretty much would accept a big offer from a big club. Which is no surprise, really, is it? But that's just, you know, that's just some more speculation in regards to Rice. I think he'd be a decent signing. He's not really the player that I want. There's no good value in Declan Rice, in my opinion. There's better value in players like Ruben Neves, to be fair. Much better value. Okay, then. So, yeah, in regards to Ruben Neves, it's TalkSport reporting, which I always just take with a massive pinch of sodium. But Manchester United have moved ahead of Arsenal in the race to sign Ruben Neves. Wolves are willing to sell Neves for a fee of £35 million. How much do you think Neves is valued? I actually think that is pretty damn spot on, really. 35 million, maybe 40 million, really. You're talking about, he is only 23, so he's really still quite young. He's in that Portugal setup. There is those Bruno Fernandes Portugal vibes. I always rated Ruben Neves since he started playing in the Premier League for Wolves. He's been a great player. I would love to see him in a United shirt. I really, really would. And I think he's not too expensive, really, because of the types of clubs you're dealing with here. Maybe I'm wrong. If you look at the Ben White Brighton deal and how much Arsenal paid for him, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these smaller clubs just do have way more power now in the window because of the TV deals and stuff than they're used to. So maybe I'm wrong, but I do think that you wouldn't have to pay a huge amount of money for him. I think 40 million, something like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat. What's going on there with the live chat? It's going all messed up. Neves is a good midfielder, says Gungshi. 35 million for Neves is a bargain, says the K Cadet. Pig United have had to spend as much on interest for the Glazers' debt as we have spent net on players since they took over. Ian Dunn, precisely, mate. What a disgusting model it is to allow a club. You're going to get me pissed off, mate. But to allow new owners to come in and buy the club with debt money and then service that debt money and spend a fortune every single season on covering the interest payments, when that money could be used, that's generated by the club, might I add, that could be used into further investment and further betterment of all areas of the club. It is a fucking disgrace that this is still going on. Glazers out, for fuck's sake, guys. Hashtag Glazers out. Get those green and gold in there. Don't forget, people trying to defend the Glazers saying they spent 1.4 billion. Yeah, they've also got a lot of that back in other ways, and they've bought the freaking club with debt money to begin with, and have sucked out the lifeblood of money out of this club like leeches, man. Don't forget. Gungshi says that's a bargain. Yes, it would be a bargain, wouldn't it? It would really, if we get Neves for 35 milli, that'd be great. Good stuff, guys. Well played. Benjamin Bessemer, to be honest, Piggy, I genuinely think that if I was Ollie, I'd 100% use Donny and bin Matic, as I don't rate him. Really, Benjamin? Well, okay, fair enough. I mean, I actually think that you can't really compare the two. And I'll tell you why. Donny might be a decent sort of deep line playmaker type player. We did see him play there actually in the preseason game against Villa last summer. He played in a sort of deep line playmaker role. And I liked him there, actually. I thought he looked good. But I don't think you can say that Donny van de Beek is the best defending player, you know, in the midfield. I don't think... Whereas Matic is a great defender. He's a big unit. He reads the game well in that sense. From a defensive point of view, his interceptions are on point. All that kind of stuff, you know. He is a defensive midfielder. Whereas Donny, I think, is an all-encompassing midfielder. He can play as a deep line playmaker. And he can defend. I've seen, you know, get back and stick in a tackle. I'm not saying he can't do that. I think he's committed, which is one of the most important things. Maybe he could make that position his own. But I just see his best position being a bit further up the pitch, maybe in a box-to-box role alongside a player like Matic, or maybe even in the position where Bruno occupies right now. So maybe it just won't work out for Donny because of the players at the club. But I still want to see him given a proper chance. What do you think Donny van de Beek's best position is, guys? Let's categorise it into 3 positions here. I'm going to say CDM. So I've just given you my opinion. I don't think he's the best CDM, but maybe he would be good as a deep line playmaker. Let's put that in there as well. And let's also, so CDM and a deep line playmaker, that's the same thing, let's say, just for argument's sake of where he's going to play. Let's say CM, which is essentially the box-to-box in a midfield 2. Or a CAM, which is essentially where Bruno Fernandes plays for Manchester United. What do you think Donny's best position is? I mean, maybe it is the CAM, but he's not getting in there ahead of anyone else. Hey, we're nearly at 100 likes, everyone. Do us a massive favour and twat that thumbs up button if you haven't done. We're going to stick on here for a little bit and talk the latest with you legends. We're almost at the end of the transfer news, then I'll get in and do a Q&A. So hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're new also. If you are new, we're on here every night, and we also jump on in the day, sometimes when there's breaking news and stuff, to give you all the latest transfer information. Is sub mode not on, is it? Okay, yeah. Let me do that. Good shout. There you go. Sub mode's on. Nice one. Good call there. Good call. The Cake Cadet, mate, with a £2 super chat says, Pig, please fix the chat, mate. Done. Thank you very much, Mods, for dealing with that and letting me know. I appreciate it. Absolute spamming melts. Thank you, Kayam. Lynette says, play 4-3-3. Donny, Bruno, Neves in midfield. I mean, that does sound very nice to me, but the only problem with that is it does seem a bit... I mean, okay. I mean, it's a bit lightweight. It's a bit lightweight. It'd be very creative. Yeah, oh no, yeah, exactly, Berber. Yeah, stop moaning at the mods. This morning has 50 accounts precisely. Well done, mods. Get in there, mods. What a good... Okay, let me get into the rest of the transfer news quickly, guys. There's only a little bit more. So we covered Varane, we covered Sancho, we covered Pogba, and Christian Falk came out today and just said, you know, the German journalist, he just said he works for Bild, and he said that it's true that Man United spoke to Leon Goretzka's agents and offered a specific salary figures. The club is interested in his transfer. Leon Goretzka. So that's what Christian Falk said today. But we knew this, and it's all in my opinion. I'm not even really... The reason I'm talking about it right at the end here is because I just don't really think that there's any basis for it. He's a Bayern player. He's going to sign a new contract. This is all about him just getting a new contract. So I'm not even going to talk about it. But Leon Goretzka's agents... You know, Man United spoke to them and offered us specific salary figures. This is what Christian Falk's reporting at Bild. We offered us specific salary figures and we discussed terms with Goretzka. And we were interested in his transfer. I would be very interested in signing Goretzka. I really would. I think he's a great player. I think United could do really well getting him in. I don't think it's realistic, though, because I think he's just looking for that big contract at Bayern. And once he gets that, then he'll sign on the dotted line. And then the final bit of news, it's just from Fabrizio last night anyway. I can't remember if I talked about this anyway in the show, but if not, it's AC Milan are preparing a new bid for Man United for Dalot, loan with buy option to be offered again, but improving the loan fee. Man United want around 4/5 million euros loan fee, plus buy option included. Ancelotti loves him, but Real Madrid not an option as of now. So obviously he didn't have him last season, didn't he? But basically what's going on is Dalot... Yeah, AC want him on loan again, basically, with an option to buy. There you go. That's the latest transfer news, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like on the vid and get involved in the comment section. I'm going to stick around for 5 more minutes here. Shit, Blue Clouds TV, how you doing? Sorry, I missed your super chat there, bro. Dude, hey, how you doing, Blue Clouds TV? He sent me a super sticker. It's like a superhero. Hey, thank you so much, Blue Clouds TV. I hope you're doing well today, mate. Get in there, you beauty. Get in there, you beauty. Poisonous Nut comments, and he says, some of these mods are like the bad guys in World War II. Steady on now. Steady on now. Isma says, the special one I know, but you was with my family. That's awesome, Blue Clouds. I'm pleased you're doing well, man. What's happening with Neves? Nothing official, Nigel. It's just that there's links with Neves. We understand that United are moving ahead in... This is what TalkSport have understood, I should say. Not me. TalkSport, which I think is, you know, gutter trash. It's not that bad, actually. Sometimes they actually break some good stuff sometimes. Like, sometimes they're the first to the punch. I will give them that. Sometimes they really are. So they're not that bad. But anyway, they do... There is a lot of, you know... Let's just say there's a lot of space to fill there. So they do tend to talk about stuff, but they're basically saying that Manchester United are in the hot seat to sign up to, you know, for the transfer of Neves at this stage. That's what they're saying. But there's nothing really we've heard too much on that, so steady on. Blue Clouds TV with another £5 super sticker, mate. Thank you so much for that one, mate. What one's that one? Oh, it's a mic drop. Awesome, and hey, thank you so much, Blue Clouds TV. You're the man, mate. I really appreciate you, dude. Get in. How's your day going over there in Michigan, man? Lovely. I bet it's hot as fuck over there as well, right? It's sweltering in the UK right now. It's too hot. Abdelatif Sharif is in here as well. He says, I think we should just forget Trippier and give Dalot a chance. Yeah, I'm not bothered either way, really. I kind of agree with you. It's not a problem area for us to that much of a degree. We got Wan-Bissaka. We can go and get somebody else if we really want, like Trippier, or we can just give the mantle and the backup role to somebody like a Dalot. Cameron Ketch, he says, transfer windows get exhausting with slow as fuck news and repetition. Definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a lot of, you know, a lot of fanning around here. And I expect it to continue a little bit, really, with United and Varane and some of these players we're on about. Camavinga, I mean, that's not any time soon. There's a lot left in that. Could go on to the end of the window and beyond. There's other players as well, like, you know, who we're linked with. Trippier, there's nothing concrete. There's nothing quick happening in regards to that. Neves, I mean, just rumours at this moment in time. The biggest one is obviously Varane, but it's still a lot left, in my opinion, to work on there because of the two clubs having to reach an agreement and the fact that, you know, they will want to get as much as they can, so they're not going to just hand them over right at the start of the window for their rock bottom price. I agree, though, Cameron Ketch. It's a shit show. How you been, Cameron? Ian Dawn, I'm hoping if we get a second right back, it might do an Aaron Wan-Bissaka what Tellers did to Shaw, says Ian Dawn. Yes, that's so true, actually. Yeah, really good point. Really good management from Solskjaer there, getting Tellers in. And maybe he was thinking, you know, maybe Luke Shaw isn't quite consistent or good enough for me at the time. But definitely he needs the competition there, and we'll have a good option in Tellers if Luke Shaw can't be the player I want him to be. But then he became the best left back in the world because of it. And I think that is something to do with Solskjaer's management and the fact that he brought Tellers in for the competition. And it lit a fire up underneath Luke Shaw to have to do it. Eddie says, I'll be on GTA if I struggle to sleep. Nice one. Nice one. Let me just end this, guys. Paul Pogba will be sold this summer, sign a new contract, or leave on a free. It's actually really ridiculously even, guys, in the live chat. Let's have a look at the end of the poll. It should pop up in the live chat in a second. But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised how close it is there. But I think he'll sign a new contract at Manchester United. So 36% of this live chat here think that Paul Pogba will be sold this summer. 34% of this live chat think that he will sign a new contract at Manchester United. And 28% think that he will leave on a free in 2022. It's so funny, isn't it? Because they're all realistic. I could see all of them happening. Pogba and his agent get more money leaving next summer. Or if United really want to, you know, not lose a player on a free, they're going to have to pay, which they'll be happy with, and get a massive contract at United. Or he gets sold this summer for a really cheap fee because we need to cash in. All three outcomes are quite likely. The Net Gig says he will run down his contract. Yeah, he's done it before. Oh, nice. You'll play GTA if you're on, says the Cake Cadet. Okay. Have a good one, Pig. Been doing well, just lurking. Awesome, Cameron Ketch. Really pleased to see you, my man. Really pleased to see you. It's always a pleasure to see Mr. Cameron Ketch. Long time viewer of this channel. Thanks for getting in, Cameron. Anytime you're around, get involved. Bell6091, you legend, says, can someone from me email me the annual leave request form? From HR, someone from HR. I'll get them onto that later for you, Bell. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, guys. Stream tonight. I'm going to leave it down to the community here, guys. I'm going to leave it down to the community here. So I'm either going to go over to my gaming channel and do a GTA stream, or we're going to do a FIFA stream on this channel. It's all entirely up to you guys. It is in your hands. With great power comes great responsibility, guys. Don't let me down. Melad Ibrahimi says, are you not playing FIFA tonight? I mean, basically what I've been doing with FIFA, I will play FIFA tonight if you guys want me to play FIFA, I will. And I'm happy to do it. But what I've been doing the FIFA, if I've just been doing the rewards on the Thursday, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday foot champs as a bare minimum, and then I'll try and do bonus shows throughout the week. It's just really to give me a tiny little bit of time to do other stuff, maybe do some gaming streams and do some transfer stuff, do some other things, work on some videos, admin stuff, the website, all this type of stuff, just for the summer until it's going to get mad. Because it would get mad for me when the new season starts, obviously covering all the latest United stuff, all the transfer news at the end of the window, and also the FIFA coming out. When the next FIFA comes out, it's going to be manic. I'm just going to be doing double daily FIFA streams and double daily United videos every day for like 2 months. So if anything, I'm just going to have a bit of a chill now. Not a chill. Definitely not a chill, but you know. Rambo Canambo Mayclay, what's going on? He says, have a good one, mate. Top man, thank you so much. Hey, we're nearly at 100 likes as well, guys. Smash it if you haven't done so. FIFA is dying, GTA isn't, says Griffo Chaz. Are you serious? I mean, FIFA, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Griffo. I mean, GTA is an 8-year-old game. You know, to be fair, they release new stuff for it. This new DLC is pretty fun. So yeah, I see what you're saying. It's still got a lot of legs. Millions of people still play it. So yeah, you're right. But it is an 8-year-old game though. FIFA is dead. It is dead at the end of the year. It is, yeah, I agree. But still, you say FIFA's dead, but primarily, if I do a FIFA stream, I'll get a couple of hundred people watching. And GTA stream last night, I think we only had about 50 or 60. Not that that's bad, I'm just saying, there's definitely not the interest, as far as I'm concerned, for the GTA as there is for the FIFA. I'll see everyone on GTA to ruin it and kill you all, says Nathan Wall. Pig, can you do PS4 or Xbox poll? I will on the other stream. Okay, guys. So, yeah, when's the next GTA? You like the GTA then, do you guys? Fair play to you. 94 likes. Nice one, guys. Hit that 100. It's just a game and it's fun, says Berber. Yeah. Bring back Don Piglioni. That's coming, Gungshi. That's coming. FIFA 22 comes out. Could you imagine if they got rid of the Don, though? In a way, I hope they haven't updated the career mode too much, so we've still got the Don. Imagine if I can't be the Don. I think you'll probably have to create your own manager this year. Surely I'd create your own manager. How shit? Can I just let's just take a moment to just say this for a second. How shit is it that FIFA up until this point, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I might actually be wrong. I might actually be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't have a create your own manager face fucking option. You got to choose one of the stock twats, right? Up until now. So that's the bare minimum thing they've got to do, right? For the next FIFA. Oh, fucking hell, guys. It's literally 50-50 on the stream. I'm going to leave it for a second for you guys to vote then. It's 50-50. Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Honestly, get your votes in. You'll ruin GTA stream tonight, so choose FIFA, says Nathan Wall. Why will you ruin it, Nathan? How would you possibly ruin it? I don't get it. How could you possibly? You couldn't do anything to ruin it, mate. Robert Cersei says, would you rather sniff Bruno's socks or kiss Phil Jones? The socks. The socks, 100%. Lingard staying, says Lynette Giggs. Don't know, really. I'd like to think that he's not. I think we should cash in, really, but there's a good chance that he might. Yeah, so we actually don't know about that one yet. It seems like he might be staying. Oh, wow, okay, well, that's interesting. GTA has won. I'm quite surprised at that, really. I'm quite surprised at that. Sean Dyche going to win the league, says biggest Burnley fan. I don't know about that. My name's Sean Dyche. Even though I'm a great manager and obviously I've done Burnley proud, I've got great players like Tarkowski and Pope and all these lads. I think even it's beyond me to win the league with these boys. I think I'd have to go and join a team like I don't know, like Man City if I'm really truly gonna reach my potential. But okay, could do half and half, says Snapfilm Walk, possibly. So GTA seems to be winning the vote there. Wow. I think FIFA so you can warm up for foot champs, says Nigel. Well, I'll do that tomorrow, actually, because it'll be the reward show. I mean, I did say I'll let the live chat decide, and the live chat seems to have decided it's 56% to GTA right now. That's crazy. I did not expect that, but it's crazy. Right, okay. All right, then, guys. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, give me a second. I'm going to go set up this stream over on the gaming channel then. And then you guys can follow it over there, and we'll do a stream over there. But yeah, make sure you hit the like button over here before you finish, and make sure you subscribe for the latest Manchester United news, and click the bell icon to be notified when we post and go live, which is very, very often. Every single day we'll give you the latest updates. So do get involved and play with us if you're around. Okay, here we go then. So I'm going to set that up for, let's set it up for 11:30. I'll get you the link. Okay, beautiful stuff. Copy link. Get in there. But yeah, come and play with us if you're on the console, guys. Give us a cheeky little game. Let us know if you're playing PS4 or Xbox as well, and we'll get over there and play. But anyway, hang on a sec. Okay, can somebody just tell me if that link works? I don't know if it's set up yet. I've just put a link in the live chat. Does it work? Sean Dyche's voice mutation is still progressing from teenage years. That's Robert Cersei's. Nathan Wall was hidden. What the... Oh, okay, he's unhidden. Nice one, Kyan. Well played there, sir. I don't know what was said there, but yeah. I leave the stream. We'll be back when you stream on GTA. Take care, all of you, and a little bit mad. Yes. Did that link work, guys? Did that link work? It works. Yeah, okay, great. Let me put it in the live chat properly then. All right, guys, there is the link to the GTA stream. I'm going to pin it to the top of the live chat. Go over there, smash a like on that video. We're going to have some fun over there and hang out, play some games. Chill out with us if you want. If you want to play with us, we might do a half and half stream, something Xbox and PlayStation, something like that, to try and keep everybody happy. So go over there, give it a cheeky little thumbs up. Even if you can't watch a stream, even if you've got to go to bed, or even if you don't like GTA, it would still mean a lot to me if you could go over there and smash that thumbs up on it, and you can actually chat with the BB over there because the live chat's active. Nice one, Social99. Thank you, Daniel Barnes, Ian Dawn, Travis, Flying Pig United fans, Aaron Homeyard, Rush Marno, Tim Sharrett, Ian Daw, Luke Cooper, Bell, G Wolf, Rupert Meadow, and everybody else. Thank you so much for getting in the live chat tonight and getting involved with the stream. Come back after if you want and comment with your thoughts and opinions on any of the transfer news we've discussed tonight. Do you think we're getting Varane? When do you think we're getting Varane and all that? Thank you, Jay. Thank you, G Wolf, Rupert, Aaron Homeyard. Oh, nice. You got level 400. Get in, Aaron Homeyard, mate. Beautiful stuff. You've got Xbox, nice, biggest Bernie fan. Shazan Ahmed, great stream. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Stay classy. This is The Big, and I'll see you over on the gaming channel about an hour's time. See you then for some full smashing activities. Take it easy. When the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into sassy. Thank you very much.